Hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy. Last time we played this game, we got party wiped before we even made it to the Masamune. So, there are still a couple things we can sort of do. For one, I did not, fully loot the Mirage Tower and the floating castle. So I'm gonna do that. The monsters that I fight here should give me experience to level up and be more powerful. Wow, there we go. That's good. Alright, let's save here. I'll just use a tent. Alright, let's go in. So, of course, if you just want to get up to the next floor, you can skip all of this. But inside here, there are some goodies. Let's go around this way. Vampires. Okay. We can take them. There's mage or wizard. I think mage casts fire. I forget which is which. Alright, we get our heal off. That's nice. Yeah, I think that was fire. And there we go, that easily finishes him off. So at this point, I'm not even worried about the gold I'll make. Oh my goodness. Well, obviously I want to take all of these guys out. You can use invisible too. Let's use some powerful magic, I don't mind. Lightning 3. I don't know if the Medusas are resistant to lightning. Hopefully they're not. We'll see. We got our invisible 2 off, so that means we're easy to dodge now. Alright, let's see what it does to the Medusas. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Four out of the 6 are down. Okay, our attacks are gonna miss. Oh no! Alcon got stopped. Well, we can... I can't fix him in battle. But that's okay, I don't need to. What was I going to use? Let's just physical attack. Yeah, let's just physical attack. And you can use another mage staff. Yeah, because Alcon is not wearing a ribbon. So he's the one that can still happen, and instant slay attacks can also do that. We can get a heal off. Sorry, Alcon, it does nothing to you. But it's good for Beethoven and Ravel. Oh, there we go, that one's taken out. And Beethoven should finish this one off. There we go. Now, I am more than certain that we have soft potions. We have softs in our inventory. So there's some gold, not that we need it. Yes, there is the softs. There you go. Gotta move him back in order. There we go. Welcome back, Alcon. Now, we already got this here. Yeah, we already got that here. A lot of money. Money. Vorpal. Vorpal is a kind of sword, I believe. Oh, that one's empty. Oops. More money. The Aegis shield. Let me see something. Status right now. What's he wearing? He is wearing the Opal shield. And let's look at his status. Absorb is 67. Let's swap. Remember 67. I've got to remember that. Trade. 67 was our number. It's still 67. What else changed? Just a second. Let me see what the Aegis shield does. I'm looking at this guide. You know, this information would come with the game when you get it. I don't know the difference between the Aegis shield and the Opal shield. Whatever. That's everyone, so let's fight our way out of here and up to the next floor. Yes, this is very much a filler episode. Yes, this is me masking grinding behind finding something to actually do. But you know what? At least it's something to do. And it's not just going back and forth the same place over and over again. Wow, that was pretty powerful. Excalibur is pretty awesome. Come on. I'm starting to wish that I were playing with the normal NES controller instead of the Advantage. Maybe I just need to change the angle that I'm holding this thing. I've got it in my lap right now. Okay, what does the Vorpal do while we're here? The Vorpal is a sword, right? No. The Vorpal is miscellaneous. Now, who can wear it? We don't need it. Okay. What's this? What does this dude say? Are you the master? Yeah, I'm a Pokemon master, because I want to be the very best. I'm going double heals. Glad to get that one out of the way. And this should finish him off. There we go. So we're gonna make our way down here and out the left door, because now we're going upstairs. And this is the floor where you have to go around, so you're certain to find many more encounters. I forgot to check how I'm doing on heals. Just because I've beat Tiamat, I don't know how you say her name. But just because I've already beat the boss here, doesn't mean I can just dilly-dally. Oh, sorry, my voice sounded weird, I burped. I can just dilly-dally here. Wait, I think I should attack the Catmen, because I think they can use fire attacks. Magic, use anti-fire. And you use, I guess, Ice 3. I could be wrong, but I think Catman can use fire attacks, fire magic. That's really powerful. Alcon is really low health, I just realized. I need to do something about that. Okay, good. That one's gone. Alright, I took 2 of them out. That's better than nothing. And this should make it 3. Yes! Ah. This isn't good. Okay, you attack Catman. You attack the other Catman. You use heal 2. And you use the heal staff. No. Use lightning 3. Deal some more damage. Okay, that one's gone. Okay, they're both gone. That one's gone. Can we finish them all? There we go. Alright. That's one way to get out of the battle. Alright, we're maxed out on heals. That's really good. Very important. I'm glad we remembered to do that last episode. Sorry, this takes a little while to heal. There we go. He's fully healed. Let's do Ravel. Ravel is fully healed. Let's is Ravel cured from his poison? No, he's not. I forgot to cure him from his poison. We've got plenty of pures. There we go. We are good to go. Oh no, please don't let us get turned to stone. I think Alcon's the only one that can get turned to stone, actually. Ah, stop attacking Alcon. Do I need to put Alcon at the lowest? Let's go after the Paralisks first. You can actually use Harm 3. You can use Fire 2. There we go, took one out. This should do some good damage against those mummies. Alright, let's get one more. Good. It's not going to do anything against the cockatrices and the Paralisk. But that's okay. This should finish off the mummy. The wizard mummy. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. Yes. There we go. That's how we do it. Without getting turned to stone. So you can loot this floor as well. We usually avoid that. Guard. Alright, you use this, and you use that. Took one out. Took two out. Alright, Beethoven and Alcon, you can finish these guys off. And you all use your heals. So, I think I might have mentioned this way back in the episode with the class upgrade, but whenever the black belt upgrades to the master, I think that's what they're called in the NES, the black belt upgrading to the master. When he upgrades, his defense actually goes down a little bit. Which, he's still a really heavy hitter, and you know, I've always been able to make him, you know, not be a liability in my party all the way to the very end. You know, he just got turned to stone. I've been saying you know a lot, sorry. But he gets turned to stone occasionally. He might get victim of an instant slay occasionally, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Let's go in here. And these are all very nice and neatly laid out for you. Okay, let's use some harm spells. Let's use harm 2 and fire 2. And just hope that these wizard mummies don't do anything terrible to us. Oh, that's nice. We can do ridiculous amounts of damage to take one of the wizard mummies out. Hope Alcon can do the same. Yes! Alright, now let them finish their little onslaught that barely does anything, and we... Oh, well, that didn't do a whole lot. Oh, that's more like it. Yeah. Hopefully fire can finish almost all of these guys off. And then Beethoven and Alcon can finish him off next turn. Yeah, I figured he would survive that. He's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone, and... boom. Alright. So... let's see if anyone can get their heal off before Beethoven attacks. Try to max out our HP, or I don't know if this will max it out, but see how high we can get it. Beethoven's maxed out. Ravel is maxed out. Oh great, Chopin gets to go. Chopin's maxed out. I don't know how high Alcon's is, and Beethoven attacks to finish it off. And Ravel levels up. Good. New HP max is 270. Alcon is at max HP. So as I said, these are all laid out very nicely for me. Dragon helmet. I will look and see what that does in a moment. Sun sword. A house, good. Money. Money. Thor hammer. And that's empty. Alright, real quick, let's look and see what these do. Oh, not helmet. I always mistake helmet. What does dragon armor do? Is dragon armor any different than opal armor? Or is it just so in case you have two of the same? I guess if I had two. What about the Thor hammer? Let's look at the Thor hammer real quick. The Thor hammer... I don't need it. And the Sun Sword. How powerful is the Sun Sword? 32. But the Excalibur is 45. And who can wield the Sun Sword? No one else that I have. Okay. Well, let's leave here. And let's move on to the floating castle. Oh, great. First, we take care of these guys. Yeah, we're okay with these harm 2s, I think. Use a mage staff, though, instead of fire 2. That's what I should have been doing instead of fire 2. I don't know why I've been using mage staff. Why I haven't been using mage staff. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, talking in video gaming is hard. Oh good, I took that one out. Figured it wouldn't do much against those. Those seem to have a resistance to fire. They don't have a resistance to Excalibur or Alcon's fists of fury. Boom. Alright. Sorry, I'm being really cheesy right now. Alright, let's make our way up. Chimeras. I'm not going to use an anti-fire. Black shirt, that casts ice too, right? I think that casts ice too. Let's see if ice 2 is super effective against the chimeras. You know, like, in Pokemon, I'm so good at knowing what everything is good against and weak against, but I've played through Final Fantasy several times and I almost never remember. Alright, so Alcon took a good bit of damage. See if we can get our heals off. I guess not. But that's okay. Beethoven leveled up. Good. And Alcon levels up. Good, good, good. And Chopin. Oh, wow. Everyone's leveled up to 25. That's really, really helpful. I need to use some heals on Alcon before we fight this blue dragon here. Good, my VCR is still recording. My Zoom is still recording. Good. Alright, sorry, I was just double checking to make sure my equipment's working. Oh, Wyvern? 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 I don't know how you say it. My wife loved these things. Let's see, I'm gonna guess that they are weak to ice. That tends to be what dragons and the like have a weakness to. Note, I don't really know a whole lot beyond Pokemon. I don't know Dungeons and Dragons. I know that Final Fantasy is based off a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. One of these days it'd be fun to do an old school campaign. It's fun learning the roots of things. I've been getting back into Tolkien and Lord of the Rings, and I actually just read The Hobbit recently for the first time. Super good. I got a hold of the animated movies, the unofficial trilogy from the late 70s and 1980. So I'm looking forward to rewatching those again soon. And let's fight this blue dragon. Do I have anti-ice? Yeah, let's use anti-ice. And you can use the mage staff. Okay, that's not bad. And we finished them off, so that means we don't even have a magic cast used. So we go into the floating castle. Let's clear it left to right. GR Naga. Great Naga. I think that is like some kind of snake. You can use a heal. And you know what? I have so much trust in them, you can use heal as well. Ha! Only 1 damage. We're all maxed out. I don't know what Beethoven's max is. I forget what his max is. He might not be quite there. Maybe he is, but we've taken it out. No problem. We're trying to conserve health and conserve magic. That's what lets us stick around here. Money. A heal. Not bad. Money. Money. Okay. Here, you attack the evil man. You attack the nightmare. You use heal. And you use the Zeus gauntlets. Oh, nice. Defenseless. Huh. I forget what that spell does. I know in the NES version, it only works whenever they use it against you. It won't work if you use it on the enemy. Oh well, I'm not worried about it. Oh, Ravel's health is low. I should be more observant in my battles. There we go. So we did that. Now let's go down. Bad man. Okay. Now these guys aren't too bad, man. Sorry, I'll get out of here with those dad jokes. I need to work on my YouTube voice. I kind of talk really low pitch. I mean, it's kind of nighttime and I'm kind of tired. But I honestly need to work on talking a little more animated and a little bit louder. Guess I've always been kind of timid to do that. But I do most of my recording when no one else is home. So I don't know why I'm not doing that, really. So mash that like and subscribe button. Let's get this up to... Yeah, I feel so artificial doing that. That would... Oh, that feels so foreign to me to talk like that. Alright, let's see what's in this room down here. The Bane Sword. Now, I'll probably be able to hold more weapons. Oh, air. Yeah, I'll be able to hold more weapons than armor. What should we use? Zeus gauntlets. Because the armor that you have equipped also counts that armor that you can hold. In other words, you can only carry 4 pieces of armor whether you have it equipped or not. So, Chopin and Ravel, I think each can carry 1 extra piece with what I have on them, and Alcon can carry 4 pieces. Beethoven is fully packed. So I think I can only have 6 extra pieces of armor. But weapons is a different story. Because secondary effects don't work in the NES version, I'm not worried about carrying around multiple weapons for different situations like you might in other versions. So you can carry more weapons at a time before you make it to a place where you need to sell them. Or, I guess, just get rid of them if that's what you want to do. I'm going to use the Zeus gauntlets again. Alcon's health has gone low. Let's have all 3 of these guys use healing stuff. At the very least, this will help out Alcon. Yes! Oh, sorry if you hear a kind of banging noise. That's me accidentally hitting my knee on this microphone stand. Wow, I didn't finish him off. I've got to do this again! It's okay, it'll be good for Alcon. Even if it drags the battle out. There we go. We finally finished it. Did we get everything in here? Yes, we did. It's time to go. Let's use some heals on Alcon. Keep that health high. You never know when you can get surprised by a critical hit or powerful magic. Come on, joystick, work. There we go. It worked with me finally. So we go up to get to the next floor, of course. Evil Man. Yeah, those guys are extra evil. You wanna really watch out for them because they'll do evil things to you. Let's see if I can one-shot them. Yes! Snorting. Ineffective. Punch. Terminated. Yes. So the first floor of this place is, you know, splits only 4 ways. Up, down, left, right. But this floor splits 8 ways. Alright, let's work it I guess counterclockwise. Rock golems. I don't remember what these guys' deals are. I'm gonna try ice against them and see what that does. No, Alcon lost intelligence. He's not as intelligent now. Come on, buddy. That's why you should have stayed in school. So, whenever that happens, that wouldn't happen. And I guess the black shirt is not what I should use against them. And man, Alcon is weak. He is so weak against them now. Alright, Beethoven, it's up to you. Heal. Let's try the mage staff on him now. It's not gonna work. You can keep nerfing Alcon all you want, I guess, but everyone else is gonna be A-okay. And these heals are kind of bringing his health back. There we go, 2 of them are down. Okay, mage staff definitely not. Let's try the Zeus gauntlets. That one's gone. Okay, there we go. We finally got that one taken out. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to work counterclockwise. What's in here? A house and a silver helmet. If we come across armor that's better than that, we can drop it. Chimera, you 2 attack, you 2 heal. I think we're good. Oh no, he cremated us. Alcon took almost 100 damage, bro. Alright, now please let Chopin and Ravel get their heal. No, of course not. Okay. I'm gonna use more healing items. That's why we have them, but it's still, you know, disappointing when you have to use them. But I'm trying to resist, like I always say, resist the urge in an RPG to hoard resources and not use them nearly as much as you could, just because you're worried that you're going to be out of them later and it's going to be super hard. Only for that to never happen, especially if it's a game that you've played a lot. Okay, it's just money over here. An eye. Okay. Actually, you know what? You can do this. Use... Oh, I never got Invisible 1. Man, are you serious? I never got Invisible 1. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Look, we just one-shot him over 600 damage anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, so down bottom left is the adamant. We've already got that because we have the Excalibur. And this takes us to the next place. So we're going to go up and we're going to go to the bottom right. Bottom right path is going to be the next place. Let's just take out this Chimera first. Boom, he's gone. I'm hoping I can level up one more time while in here looting. Empty. Oh, these are the shirts. I already have the shirts. Oops. Should have remembered. Rock golems. Okay. You use that. You just use the cat claw, I guess. Yeah, that's better than using magic. I've been getting up kind of early. Kind of for no reason, too. I don't even know why. And Alcon's going to... Oh, yeah, it was ineffective for Alcon. Good. I feel like it's always going to be ineffective on everyone else because they're wearing ribbons. Man, oh man, they're just crushing them. Okay, let's use heals. Yes. And we took him out. Good. Okay. So now we go to the right. We fight Air and GR Naga. It used ruse. Oh, there we go. That critical hit, the cat claw, man. You know, it comes in handy. Here, all three of us can use heal items. How's that sound? Okay, all three of us can use some heal items. Hopefully that helps everybody. Hopefully all three of us get the cast off. I guess not. But you know what? It's better than nothing. Let's keep going over here to the right. Oh, I already did this one too. Yes, because this is the place that had the ribbon, and I figured why not get the opal shield as well. Okay, we can strike first. So let's use 3 heals. I think... Just make sure Beethoven doesn't... I hope Beethoven strikes last. Okay, I think everyone is maxed out. Don't know if Alcon is maxed out. Beethoven is. Alcon's maxed out. Chopin's maxed out. Ravel's maxed out. Okay, everyone's maxed out. That's fine. I suppose I could have had Alcon attack then, but it's not a big deal. I just hope. Good, I finished him off. In 1 hit. Good, good. Just interested. How are we doing in experience? Not too far. Kind of soon-ish, maybe? Okay, what's 21? 21 is Opal Gauntlet. I'm gonna drop the silver helm. Opal Gauntlet, I think, is worth more. So I think I started at the top. I need to go to the bottom now. Okay. Whatever, let's just all attack. Yeah, bop him with your hammer, Chopin. Oh yeah, get that critical hit. Wearing a ribbon won't do anything. Yay. Okay. Chance to strike first. That's really reassuring. I think everyone's at full health, so I don't have to do any heals since we have a chance to attack first. Every little bit of damage counts, which is nice. There we go, that one's terminated. Wow, nice. Really handy. We're gonna level up kinda soon, actually. Alright, let's go up first. Money. Heal. Money. Can't hold anymore. This one is the pro ring. Oh, the pro ring's pretty important. Who can wear the pro ring? Can my wizards wear the pro ring? Yes, they can. So, oh my gosh. Get rid of these gloves. Yes. And equip the pro ring. Yes. Okay, so that's taken care of. I believe now we can go. I'm gonna go to the left. Guard and sentry. Alright, we took one of them out. Okay, this should finish him off. Boom. Nice. Alright, so let's go over here. Down there is the teleporter to the next way to get. We're going to go to Warmac. Soft potion. Money. Money. Katana. Don't need it, but you know, we can sell it. Oh, chance to strike first. Okay, that's good. You can now use anti-fire. And you can use the black shirt. Nice, that's really important. I don't have too much left to do, so I don't mind using no, I don't need to use a fog too. Let's just use a heal like normal. And you can use a heal like normal as well. Alright, let's keep making our way over here. That's where we came from. What's this dude got to say? You can look out over the world from this window. I don't think that actually does anything, though. Oh, wow. From this window, one can see the entire world. The four forces are flowing together into the center of the four altars, into the Temple of Fiends. Oh, so that's what tells you where you have to go. That's cool. That's so cool. Alright. We're gonna level up again soon, aren't we? I don't think we've leveled up yet, right? There we go, now we're leveling up. Ravel is at level 26. Yay, it was ineffective against Alcon. And now Beethoven's leveled up. Good. And Chopin's leveled up. I just want to see something. I don't think... Okay. I'm hoping. Okay, there's a soft. Oops. Money. Pro cape. Alright, I want to try something. I think this will work. Oh, good. Good, good, good. That's really helpful. Money. Now it says can't hold anymore, but this is a troll. That one holds cloth. This holds cloth, and I'm not dropping anything for this. And with that, I think I have looted... Yeah, I've looted every single place in here. I guess just, I don't know. continue to add a little more filler. I'm gonna fight my way out, see if I can level up maybe just one more time. Maybe I won't. But I would like to level up one more time. And if not, I suppose I will do a small amount of grinding to make it happen. I'm not going to go forward, though. No need to try to tempt fate with Warmech, that's for sure. How far are we? We're a little under an hour of recording. Alright, so yeah, I can stand to go for one more level. I've got plenty of time still. So, I live most of my life without a PS3, but we have one. We've had one for several years now, but we haven't really used it too much, especially since we utilize a different room in our house for the majority of our video gaming. And the PS3 is really just in our bedroom as our DVD and Blu-ray player for the rare time we might watch a DVD in there. But I never knew that it can play video as well as music and view photos and just handle all sorts of media just by putting a USB drive in it. And even better, you can just copy that over and paste it onto the hard drive of the PS3 itself. So, like, if you had movies or TV shows, the video files of them on your computer, you can put those, if it's a kind that's compatible and can be read on a PS3. I don't know what those are, but I'm sure there's a list somewhere. Those will work. And it's cool because if you connect it with HDMI, you can watch it on modern TV. If you connect it with older inputs such as composite, the yellow, white, and red, or the better quality ones like S-Video or Component, or, you know, even if you use RF, it's just PS3 can do them all. It's super cool how versatile it is. You can play DVD, Blu-ray, and media from USB and the media that you copy onto the hard drive. Super cool. Needless to say, I was talking about getting into Tolkien earlier. I have the animated movies on my PS3 now, so I am super excited to watch those a little later. I want to get through reading the books first. I feel like... yeah, here we go. This is the way I need to go. When I get out of battle, remember I gotta go down and around into the middle. So I'll have slightly better equipment and I'll be 3 levels higher. I think I'll be a little better equipped to go through the final dungeon to get the Masamune. And I think if I am successful, I will have gained enough levels that I can be even higher level to go back through here again and then find Warmech and take him on. And I just noticed that Alcon got muted, and I think that's kind of funny because Alcon is the one guy that can't know any magic. You know what? Actually, only one guy needs to attack. Let's try to get 3 heals off. It's always the safest strategy. I'm always playing the safe strategy here. My battles and the gameplay get repetitive. You know, on one hand, the combat in the NES version specifically is quite interesting. The way it works. I talk throughout the game about how I think it's good that it doesn't auto-target when you defeat an enemy, because you have to carefully pick out everything you're going to do. It's also very helpful that later in the game you start getting items that will cast magic for free without you ever having to use magic, and that really helps out with those later dungeons. And I think those items are not just important but essential. However, I think... Ooh, that's a lot of experience away. However, I think that... oh man, what was I going to say? I got distracted. It's really tough for me sometimes. Oh, I was going to say, I think sometimes that can make the combat actually get a little more repetitive later on. Knowing that I'm always casting heals when possible, I'm using the items, like, I'm spamming that. Which I guess you could sometimes say, well... Beethoven and Alcon are almost always spamming a physical attack, especially when Beethoven can use low-level magic, but it feels different, you know what I mean? That's the only offensive attacks they can do. Oh no, Chopin's poisoned. Okay. Yeah, it feels a little more repetitive that Chopin and Ravel are often always using that. Combat felt a little more engaging earlier in the game than it does now. Very interesting phenomenon. Let's change the order, of course. Like, for example, this blue dragon here. I know I'm only fighting one, and I know how powerful I am, so I know I'm going to just use heal. And I know I don't even need to use anti-ice, because even if he does... Okay, see, there we go. Now I'm just hoping that Ravel gets his heal off also. There we go. If Beethoven isn't maxed out, he's quite close. I think Alcon's maxed out. I think Chopin's maxed out. I think Ravel's maxed out. And he punches him super duper hard. Great. Chimera, okay, heals. Okay, Beethoven is maxed out. We're all maxed out. Chimera is probably going to fix that. Yep. Ooh, let's see if Alcon can get... Nope, not quite maxed out, but pretty close. He should finish him off, though. Boom. Got him. It'd be nice if the fights had more enemies. I want to get more experience. Vampires. There we go. Harm 3. Mage staff. Dazzle. Now we're talking. Okay, mummies. Okay, let's take out all the wizard mummies. We can use Harm 3. We can use the mage staff. Sometimes I wonder if I should have given any of the offensive magic to Chopin. But no, I like Chopin being the dedicated healer. Good, there we go, and Alcon should finish him off. Oh, he gets to attack first. Oh, you missed! You missed! That didn't miss. Kaboom. He's gone. Man, I'm so exhausted, but I'm powering through. Guards. Oh man. Not that much damage against Alcon, but still, not fun. Oh good, critical hit. No, you go after him. You go after him. You use heal, and you go after him. See, there we go. Like, Chopin using heal, that's kind of understandable. But once you have, like, two people that you're constantly casting heal off with, you know, it does start to... It starts to wear on me a little bit. Even though it's like the right thing to do, but it's kind of like I wish not. Like, I wish I could have Ravel do a physical attack as well, or just maybe use magic a little more often, but it's not the right move to make, really. And here we are, I'm having 3 people using heals. Because it's the right move, it's the safest move. You never know when you're going to get hit for a lot of damage, so you need to have your health as high as possible, as often as you can, in the first Final Fantasy game. The NES version, especially. The stakes are just so high every time you're in a dungeon. Great, are we all maxed out? Yeah, I'm gonna stay in a house, and I'm gonna stay in a tent. Just for fun, let's look at status now. 15,000, man. 14,000. 12,000. That's a lot of battles. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I can do one more episode of a little bit of grinding. It's not that much shame in grinding a little bit for the end, right? Especially if I've made it this far without having to do some serious grinding. It's the final boss and it's the super boss. It's to be expected that you might want to grind a bit longer to make your game a little easier. So you know what? That's the approach I'm going to take. Where am I? This is not... Okay, this is where I need to go. This way? That's Provoca. No, this is Melmond. Down. No. I'm lost. Okay, here we go. Here's Canaria. This is where I need. Okay, let's go in here and sell a lot of items. What do we need to sell? We need to sell Vorpal, Sun, Thor, Bane, Katana. And that's it. Vorpal, Sun, Thor, Bane, Katana. Alright, now what are we gonna sell here? Armor. Heal. No, not the heal. Opal, Dragon, and Opal. Is that it? Opal, Opal, and Dragon. That Alcon is holding. Alright, sell Alcon. Opal. Sell Dragon. And sell Opal. Okay. Now, let's restock on some heals. I don't know how many it'll take for me to max out, but we're just, thank goodness for the turbo button. This is why I use the NES Advantage as always. If you ever play the NES version of this game without using any sort of ROM hack that adds a buy 10 option or something like that, then I highly recommend something that lets you just hold down the button for repeated inputs, basically turbo, what it was often called back in the day. I think that might still be what it's called nowadays, actually. But yeah, that's what I recommend. Yeah, I'll do a grinding episode. I don't know, maybe I'll try to get us to... Should I try to get us to level 30? Maybe, do you think? I don't know, you don't have to be that high level. But I really don't want to risk having... Okay, I can't care anymore. Let's get a few more pures, I don't need too many. But, I don't know. No, I don't want to... I have to scroll down every time. That's fine, I can just pay attention. But yeah, I don't want to like have another party wipe, if I'm being honest with you. Because I'm trying to record literally every single second of my playthrough and upload every single second of it unedited here. Except for the times that I've edited this buying stuff out in the past. Which clearly I did not do this time. Let's buy a couple tens, you know, it never hurts. This will be the last one. I think that's everything. Let's save. We'll be done with this episode. But yeah, I'll grind at least a couple levels out next episode. Alright, thank you all for watching. And let's exit the end right here. And yeah, that's it. We looted the floating castle and Mirage Tower. I think that's what they're called. And we looked out that window like that one robot dude told us to. That's pretty cool. I kind of forgot about that in previous playthroughs. But yeah, I think that's one of the things that tells you where you'll need to go next after beating that tower. So yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in next time as I do some grinding for a couple levels.